Hello active traders, and welcome to our final episode of Trading Week Ahead for the year 2018. I'm Ken Calhoun, president of the original Day Trading University and Trade Mastery, coming in here at you on the last weekend of the year. As always, all information is for educational use only. I'm not making advice or recommendations about what to buy, sell, or hold, and by watching this you agree to not make actual trades. It's all for learning and figuring this stuff out. What I've got for you today is a kind of a mega roundup of volatile charts that may be due for a bounce. So I'm going to very quickly go through all of them. I'm trading some of these. The goal is to narrow in on the ones that have good price action and volume on a potential market pivot. So we're going to go through both stocks and ETFs. We've got a lot to cover. So I just want you to I bought a little Apple yesterday, or Friday I should say, into the close. Pay attention to the ranges, the point range on the right side of these charts. And the main thing that I want you to get out of this is just to look at least charts that I, as a veteran trader the last 20 years, are looking at for new breakouts in our current markets. And we're going to see which of these has best price action potential. What I look for is, say, the biggest sell-off and then recovery price action on a bounce that has accompanying increasing volume. So we want to see increased volume on a pivot, not just price alone. Price is the most important thing, of course, but I'll trade more size of it myself if the volume is up. So I'm cycling through these charts just to familiarize you with some of the patterns that I like in our current markets for potential bounces. Let's see the Carnival Cruise Lines. Got Canopy Growth. I bought a little of that. Chesapeake, I bought a little of that on Friday. I'm in under 20 positions. I don't want to make things too complicated for myself, but again, I like to diversify and spread the risk around and then scale into the ones that work out and take super tiny stops on the ones that don't. So I often use whole and half number breakout or bounce triggers. So for example, 3D 1050 is resistance, so I might buy it at 1070 would be a likely type of an entry for me with the stop at 10. Anyway, look at these charts and look how huge the drops have been from 9 to 3, starting to bounce a little bit. FTI, GOS. Gosh, I was going for a bounce in this one last week. So some of these are quality oversolds, others are just, speculative ones that have good price action, good momentum. What I want you to get out of this kind of a run through these charts is, you may want to make your own watch list based on this list, maybe make a shorter list. I tried to limit it to the very best charts. I started with quite a few hundred and narrowed it down to a few dozen, but there's still probably quite a few to follow. The thing that I'm looking for is multi-day high breakouts above either 50 cent or whole number price action areas in the charts. We're going to look at the ETFs in just a minute too. That's an IPO. Micron's mostly good for intraday trading. MYL. The one thing that I hope that you get out of this as you look through these charts is the volatility and the price range. Because, I like clean charts like this that do start to bounce, right? This guy, for example, NOV, went from 46 a share down to 24. So it got almost cut in half. And it's got almost a bullish engulfing. At least look at the Wednesday large green candle from last week's rally the day after Christmas. I want to see which of these start to pick up some price action to the upside. But this is a good list, right? These are tradable instruments. These are things that I think I can do well with, and I want to figure out which of these makes the most sense to trade based on price action. I bought a little TLRY, another pot stock, on Friday. It's starting to bounce a little bit, and it had been 180 a share, now it's 70 a share. So a lot of these guys have dropped dramatically. What you look for as an active swing or day trader are things that have dramatic, sharp drops and then just as quick pivots in case you get a mean reversion, a bounce to around 50% of the range. Or things like this, like UXIN. It went from 3 a share up to 10 a share, then back down to 5 a share. We'll see if it gets a mean reversion pivot, because now it's back to the midpoint of its trading range. WATT, I'd been trading that one. Western Digital, not in yet. Got a hammer on Wednesday, right? 2 days ago. WLL. Wow. I like charts like this WOW one, right? It went from 12 to 6.5 or 7. It's got a couple of hammers near the bottom. It may bounce. I may buy this one over, say, 750 or something on a swing. We'll see where it goes. U.S. Steel, also a nice sold-off chart. So really good price action and momentum. Now let's flip to our ETFs and ETNs. Our natural gas, UGAS. I'm in small shares for this on a speculative bounce on both UGAS and DGAS. And that's one example of a strategy that I've been experimenting with the last few months, trying to figure out how to trade both the long and the short ETN or the ETF simultaneously, and then arbitrage play it by scaling into the one that starts to work and then out of the one that doesn't. So a small stop on there's going to be one winner and one loser guaranteed in the, if you're trading both the long and the short version of an ETF or an ETN instrument. And the goal is to make money by trading both of them simultaneously, and then kind of like, adding more shares to the one that works out, and then scaling out or stopping out of the one that goes against you. And so you feed the winner, starve the loser. Anyway, here's our inverses. I'm sorry, these are the directional longs. The inverses are the green ones down here. It's been a long week. Anyway, SPX long L TQs, that's when I trade the long side for the market. FAS, LABD, that's our spiders. TZA, well, it's a mix of longs and shorts in here. UWT, still waiting for that bounce in crude oil. I'm long in this one. I bought a few shares, under 100 shares, but it's not looking good yet. But when crude bounces, UWT is the place to be because it had been way up at 50 a share, and now it's down at 10 a share. Look at the upside potential. JNUG, playing gold on a bounce. DWT, it goes up. It's the crude short ETN, so it goes up when oil goes down. I trade them both, DWT and UWT. SOXS. Our VIX ETNs, my favorite instruments that I've been trading for many a year, VXX and TVIX. Those are really good for day and swing trades. Hopefully they'll split TVIX soon because it's getting pricey up at 80 a share. TNA, DGAZ, big bounce potential. LABU, QID. These are all hot charts, right? These are all good volatile trading charts. And I'm finding that I'm spending more of my time trading the ETFs than I am stocks because of the arbitrage, the leverage I can, play with, and also the fact that I've got really good volatility, especially intraday in instruments like TVIX has been my favorite day trading instrument since early October. So anyways, that's it for this week's episode and the final one of the year for the year 2018. I wanted to wish you all the very best for a spectacular year ahead. It's all about trading often, trading small size, position sizing to scale into the winners, not making, the big trading decision or two, but instead breaking it up into a lot of little trading decisions, a lot more granularity. TVIX, by the way, it's got a shooting star on Thursday, so I'm not going to swing trade this till it takes out new highs over the 88. If you look at its cousin here, VXX, same thing, got a shooting star with resistance at 52. So day trading, yeah, but swing trading not till we take out new highs. Anyways, that's it. I'm Ken Calhoun. I wanted to wish you the best for a happy new year. I wanted you to, trade safe, trade smart. Do be sure to join me at swingscans.com or tradingtheopen.com. My main site is trademastery.com. So I'll see you on the other side. Take care and best wishes for a spectacularly profitable new year ahead. Bye for now.